Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope everyone is okay. In today's episode, I want to talk about something that many of us engage with almost every day: American television series. At the first glance, we often watch series for entertainment, right? To relax, to disconnect, to enjoy a story. But if we take a closer look, we can also see that television series are not just entertainment, they are also cultural texts. And like all cultural texts, they reflect and sometimes shape the society they come from. So, the question I want to explore today is, what do American television series actually teach us? From a more academic perspective, we can say that television series function as a kind of informal education. They teach us about values, relationships, identity, and even power structures, often without us realizing it. Let me give you a concrete example. Think about the series How I Met Your Mother. On the surface, it is a light, funny show about friendship and relationships, but when you look more closely, it actually presents a very specific idea of adulthood. There is this underlying narrative that life should follow a certain path: friendship, career, love, and marriage. Ted, for example, is constantly searching for the one, right? His story reflects a romantic ideal, the belief that there is a perfect partner waiting and that life becomes complete when you find that person. At the same time, characters like Barney represents a very different model, more individualistic, more focused on freedom and pleasure. And what is interesting is that the series doesn't just show these different lifestyles, it is also subtly evaluating them. So, as viewers, we are not just watching, we are absorbing ideas about what is normal, desirable, or successful. Another important aspect is identity. American television series often explore questions of gender, relationships, and social roles. In How I Met Your Mother, again, for instance, we see different versions of masculinity and femininity, different approaches to commitment, friendships, and independence. But we can also ask critical questions. Whose stories are centered? What kinds of identities are missing or less visible? Because representation is never neutral. From a broader perspective, television series today function very much like modern narratives, almost like contemporary novels. They tell long, complex stories, they develop characters over time, and they invite emotional investment. So they don't just entertain us, they also shape how we imagine life. Another thing I find interesting is how these series influence our understanding of relationships. Friendship grows like the one in How I Met Your Mother can create an ideal, a close knit a circle that is always there, always supportive. And while this is comforting, it can also create expectations that they may not always match reality. So again, there is where awareness becomes important. We don't need to reject these stories. But we can engage with them more critically. We can enjoy them, but also reflect on what they are telling us. Because in the end, the question is not just what are we watching, but also what are we learning while we watch. So I would love to hear from you now. Do you think series like How I Met Your Mother shape the way we think about relationships and life? Or do you see them as pure entertainment? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!